Recently, I sat down with an artist whose hit song, Down on Me, is about sex, while his other hit song, Birthday Sex, is about, I think, puppies. Let's go meet Jeremih. Jeremih, thanks so much for sitting down with us. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, man.
On your album, All About You, you collaborated with 50 Cent and also with Ludacris.
Yeah, man.
Who was better? Who do you prefer if you had to choose one?
If I had to choose one, probably 50 Cent.
50 Cent?
Yeah.
Why?
You know, I'm just a 50 fan. I'm a fan of Luda as well. I think just the record, that's all.
Yeah.
I like, and Ludacris, he definitely did his thing on it. And his flow is one of a kind, you know. I think that's why he is where he is. But I think it was just more so the record I preferred with 50 that I knew it was going to hit.
And you quoted us saying that every time you talk with 50, you learn something.
Yeah, man.
Does he give you advice?
I think unintentionally,
Right.
Yeah, he just, you know, he's just real. That's
cool, and I think that's awesome that you can glean information from him, because the only contact that I have with 50 is through his tweets, and so maybe you can make this make sense for me. He tweeted, "Man, I just saw a supermodel giraffe looking ass bitch, LOL."
He puts a LOL on everything. Yeah. I could really see him laughing out loud after everything he does too.
Besides singing, you actually play a lot of instruments like the congas. How does that affect your approach to writing music?
Percussion is really my love. That's my passion, you know. But keys, you see it's on my right arm right here.
Yeah.
You know, it's the grand piano, all 52 keys. It's just really what taught me how to sing, you know.
Mm-hmm. And you write your own beats as well.
No, well, I do produce, but the beats that you all have heard, like Down on Me and I Like, or Birthday Sex, was produced by my partner Mick Schultz. It accumulated 1,900 spins on its own. No money, no label, just the love of the listeners calling in every night like, yo, girl, it's my birthday, I want it. And I didn't think of like a birthday every day. Like I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like another song to me.
Yeah, it's one of those things, like everybody has a birthday. Like every year, people are gonna hear that song.
It really hit me when I heard it on the Hood radio in Chicago, like on the top 10 countdown #1. I was like, oh, okay, we might have something crazy.
I heard a story that before you signed to Def Jam, you had to sing for L.A. Reid, who's the chairman and vice president of the label. Is that true?
Yeah, man.
So you were in his office, and...
I was in his office, and we went up there, and I had Birthday Sex. I had you know, my shoulders were a little broad that day. I felt good, and it was the whole staff, and there were a lot of beautiful ladies too. So I was just like, I thought it was like a setup for me to just choke,
right?
Because I had never been, one, I had never met LA, and two, I was just kind of like really, like I wanted to have a deal with someone. And so I sang from that day, and sure enough, man, that was my first album. I dropped it like in a matter of 3 months. I got signed to Def Jam in March of '09. I dropped my album in June of '09.
Wow, that's very fast.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And you graduated high school at 16?
Yeah, I skipped my junior year in high school because I had been there enough. And I was young, though. I was 16, and I was going to college, and that's not too good sometimes.
Yeah, I heard that you got into trouble in college.
Yeah, man.
What kind of trouble does a 16-year-old Jeremih get into in college?
16-year-old Jeremih going to college, living in a co-ed dorm, gets into a lot of trouble, but I had a lot of fun, though.
You've actually said, I can make a great sex song anytime I want. Somehow I've been given that ability.
Yeah, man. You know, sex, not that it just sells. I love it. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Hey, I totally agree.
Too?
I'm with you.
For sure.
I'm absolutely with you.
I get into the zone like, yo, I don't know what I'm going to say right now, but let me just zone out and just picture the finest girl to me that day. And I'd want to, like, orate what I'd want to do without having to, like, physically say, you know, I'm horny. I don't like that word. Yeah. I don't like hearing, like, very raunchy words on sex songs. I like to use a lot of metaphors and innuendos to try to, like, make people think, like, oh, I finally got that.
Like bananas and bagels? Like those kind of metaphors, like in a song, like a banana and a bagel? Yeah. I don't know, just, you can use that if you want, it's okay. I got you,
yeah, thank you. Because that took me a session, that's what I'm saying, that's the type of stuff, yeah.
Yeah, that's just what came to my mind.
You need to come in my next session, bro.